Good morning. This is Miss Nichols, principal at Burnett Elementary. I just wanted to explain our enrollment procedures. Due to school closure, it might be a little bit different. To our pre-K3 families, we're starting with you because you are already part of our WHB family, and we want to make sure that your kiddos get what they need to be able to be part of our 4-year-old programs for next school year. So Tuesday, in your package, you received this packet that is our enrollment packet for next school year. So you notice that the green cover letter was written back in March, and so some of the information here is slightly different. For example, our enrollment will start April 20th. That's when we will start accepting these from our pre-K3 families for next year's programming for pre-K4. So this starts April 20th. So we wanted to give it to you ahead of time so you had time to start filling out the packet. And now I'm going to kind of go through and let you know what the sections are. So the cover letter was first, it was green. This white sheet that follows right behind tells you the things that we need to complete the enrollment process. Many of these things we already have on record when you enrolled your kiddo for pre-K3. So one of the main things that we need to make sure is by the time school starts, we need an updated immunization record. That is so very important. Also, because we have different 4-year-old programs, one of the most important things that we need April 20th with your packet is 3 consecutive check stubs or income status forms, okay? So we've got to verify income to be able to appropriately place in the right program for our 4-year-olds. So that is listed right here, exactly what is needed. Also, if you receive any kind of benefit award letters, Social Security, Medicaid, anything like that, that needs to be part of that income when you bring information starting April 20th. Also, if you've moved since you've enrolled your kiddo in pre-K3, please make sure that you include a new proof of residency for that change of address. That is very important that you bring as well. And if you have any change of custodial needs, say y'all went back to court, different times have changed, we need updated paperwork if that applies to you, okay? So this gives you just a rundown of the detailed things that we need to complete the enrollment process, okay? Then we have the actual application following after that. So the actual application are all of the white pages, okay? The blue pages are also part of the enrollment. This is to give us any kind of updated information about the family and your student's developmental history. This is important for teachers to receive. The teachers use this information to help understand developmental milestones. One of the big things, I have 4 children myself, and it is very different, my oldest versus my youngest. Birth order is very important, and it helps us better understand how to meet their academic needs when we have the information about their developmental history. The yellow section of the packet are all about consent for different screenings, field trips, and things of that nature that take place during the school year. So please make sure that you fill out that yellow section as well. And then the very end is a pink section of the packet. Now, these are the medical forms, and as you read on that first white page that explains, things that we need, these medical forms that are to be completed by the physician for the medical and the dentist for the dental is very important that we have. However, due to closures, we understand that you may not be able to see your dentist or your physician currently. So we will accept all of the rest of your packet and defer the pink section, but we have to have it by August 1st, okay? So what we can do is if you turn in all of the other paperwork completed with the things that are listed on the first white sheet, that we have all of this on record, we can go ahead and place your kiddo on a list to be slated for a classroom. However, until we have the pink section with the medical forms completed as well, we will not be able to place them with a teacher's name and be able to give you who their teacher is, since we are going to need those prior to school starting. But that kind of gives you a rundown of what's in the packet. Again, we need everything, the white, the blue, and the yellow sections completed before you make your appointment. Okay, so what will happen then is that, as the number states on here, once you have the white, blue, and yellow sections completed, you will call the number. You will make an appointment to come to the school. We will have a drive-through appointment where we have someone come out and get all of the documentation that's listed that you bring and your completed packet. And we will take that. We will verify that everything we need is present. And then we will have one of our case managers follow up with you within a week to let you know which program your student qualifies for. If we have the pink section completed as well and you are all done, then we may be able to give you teacher's name at that time. We may not be able to do so, but know that if we have your entire completed packet, we definitely will put your kiddo in a homeroom for next school year, and then those letters with all of the information that you need come home in July in the mail. Okay, so I hope this helps explain the little packet that you received when you did materials pickup. If you did not do materials pickup, those materials are trying to be delivered to you. Teachers are coordinating that, and the packet will be in there. Listen, families, it is so important that we get this done, this taken care of as soon as possible, because we are starting with you first. So you have highest priority since you're already part of our family, and we want to make sure that your kiddos are able to join us again next year. So this enrollment for you is April 20th to May 1st. So you get high priority, first opportunity to make appointments with us to get your kiddos into classrooms. Now, open enrollment will begin May 4th. So everybody and anybody who's not been part of our program then is available to them to make appointments. And so, like I said, then it's first come, first serve at that point. We only have limited spots or rooms and classes or seats to fill in each classroom. So it's so important that you get this taken care of sooner rather than later to guarantee that your kiddo gets one of those seats in a classroom. Okay? Thank you so much for being part of our family. Thank you so much for picking up your materials and getting this packet. Now your job is to go in and fill this out as complete as possible, and then we'll start taking appointments starting April 20th and being able to get your kiddo on the list for a classroom. Y'all have a blessed day.